Greetings guys, this is Stokecraft and today I am showing you a replay in the Tiger P, the tier 7 German heavy tank. And guys, oh my god, Stokecraft is uploading a video throughout the week. What's going on? Well guys, I got a day off from school, so I thought I might as well upload a video. And I had a lot of replays that I could show off, so why not make another bomb it around video. And I had a good replay of a tank that I usually don't see that much on YouTube, the Tiger P. Well guys, the Germans have got a few Tiger variants of types. They've got the Tiger 1 on tier 7, which has not much armor at all, but the Tiger P has got a lot of armor. As you can see, these blades here are very well armored indeed. Over 200 millimeters of armor on the Tiger P. But the Tiger P, yeah, gets a lot of weak points for that as well. As you can see, these corners on the top of the tank are a little bit angled, but are only 80 millimeters thick. So most tier 7 and 6 tanks will be able to penetrate those. Same for the lower plate. The lower plate is really weak as well. Almost every tank that can penetrate this thing is only 100 millimeters thick out the top of my head. But my Tiger P is mounted with a stock turret, and it has the best gun though. This gun is the tier 8 gun, the stock gun of the Tiger 2. It's a good gun though, but has a really long reload time. Alpha damage of 240, a penetration of 203, so the gun is pretty alright. But as you can see on the turret, there's also a big weak point. And because I have the stock turret, I have got 100 less health points. But what the Tiger P likes is showing off its armor without exposing its weak points too much. And that's what I'm going to show you in this replay, because this corner is full of enemy tanks. As you can see right here, there's a Tiger, a VK, a Tiger P, and a T-37. So there is enough targets for the Tiger P to work with. And with 203 penetration, it is more than enough to penetrate most of these tanks. Only with the Tiger P, I have to target those weak points that I just mentioned as well. And you will see me aiming at those weak points. You see, lower plate, even in that angle, it's no problem to penetrate that, because the lower plate is just that low, yeah, that's lowly armored. Anyway, I take a shot and I pull back, and don't give the enemy a chance to shoot at my lower places or any other of my weak points. So that gives me the highest chance of survivability. Tiger peeks out, and because his hull is so big, I can put a shot into him. Pull back, he bounces. I take no damage in return. VK bounces, I peek out, put a shot in him, and pull back. That's the way the Tiger P likes to develop. And because my armor is angled that well, this weak point here that I mentioned on the corner of the tank is almost not visible. So the enemy doesn't have a chance to shoot at the weak point at here. But if I go around the corner too much, this weak point here on the side of my tank has got a really high chance of getting penetrated in. So what I do, I come around the corner and the enemy can't see that weak point there. Trying to hit the lower glazes, but then the Tiger shows his hull around the corner. I put a shot into him. And I'm already up to 1700 damage. Not a bad game so far. Tiger P shows his weak point. Don't have a shot, unfortunately. Tiger peeks out. He can't see me. I can already see him because his hull is that big. Put a shot into him and he pulls back. And we are just decimating these tanks here around the corner. And Tiger P doesn't cover up his weak point that well. And so I can put a shot into him, and you can see me looking really weird of where he penetrated me, and he got a lucky penetration through my gun mantlet. But the penetration already happened, so there's no need to rage about it. So now I think I'm going to side scrape it, and oh god, a 87 gets spotted. That is a really dangerous tank who can pick me apart really quickly. Luckily the 87 has got a really good weak point on top of the tank. So I have to target that weak point as well, but now I have to pull back because I am fiercely outnumbered, and there's an E25 attacking my allies as well, so I am on my own for a short amount of time against these 3 tanks. If these tanks want to win against me, the only thing they have to do is rush me. They just have to come down this alleyway and just flank me and snipe me everywhere they can, but they don't do that. And that makes me able to pick them apart really slowly because of the really low DPM of the Tiger P. They're still peeking. I am driving backwards and forwards to have the biggest chance of letting them miss me. I don't want to expose my weak points to the enemies, that's why I'm wiggling that much to avoid them aiming at my hit point, at my weak points. And now the 87 is finally dead. He was by far the most dangerous target on the enemy team on that position. Because he has a really good accuracy, he can snipe my weak points all day long. But what a great game so far. I've already done 3000 damage. And there is a Tiger P to get picked apart in front of me, so that is a really big tasty snack. And because we've killed all his friends, it's easy for me to finish him off. Anyway, now we are in a not such a good situation because I don't have a very good crew in this tank, and all the mobile tanks on the enemy team have survived the game. And the Cromwell is a really good player, but then I don't have the statistics turned on at the moment. But keep in mind, the Cromwell is a really good player. And what I want to do now, I don't want to give any of those tanks a chance to flank me, because if they flank me, I am pretty much dead. This tank doesn't turn that quickly. So what I want to do, I want to come around the corner and kill them as quickly as I can. I really have to make some kills here, because I don't want any guns to stay in the game. In my opinion, I should have finished off the T-37 there, but I wasn't sure of where he was, or if he was driving with the Cromwell together. But what I should have done now, this mistake cost me the game. I put a shot into the Cromwell because he was by far the best player, and I was so scared that he was going to kill me. But now he flanks me, and the T-37 as well take me out. What I should have done here is I should have killed the T-37 first, and that should have given me a far more bigger chance of killing the Cromwell as well. But the Cromwell, of course, is a really quick, fast mobile tank, so it was really hard for me to win this game anyway. But I should have finished off the T-37. But although when I would have finished off the T-37, the Cromwell would have probably killed me. Or if I would have killed the Cromwell, the Type 64 would have killed me as well. But anyway, now that the T-29 gets finished off as well, let's take a look at the stats we achieved in this game. Although this was a loss, as you can see, I picked up a first class medal for a defeat. I got a duelist token and a fire for effect token, and I got the high caliber medal. I picked up 759 experience for a loss and 32,589 credits. So if you have a look at the team scores now, as you can see, I finished top on both teams on damage done. I finished top on my team with experience earned. And also a quick good shout out to the T-29 on my team, who also did a very good amount of damage in a tier 7 game. I fired 20 shots, of which 19 hit and 60 penetrated, giving us the 3,680 damage done. I received 16 hits, of which 7 only penetrated and 9 were non-penetrations, giving us the almost 2,000 damage blocked by my armor. And I had to travel 1.3 kilometers to do so. In this game I collected 32,600 credits, of which I got a 21,000 profit because I had to repair my vehicle and had to pay the shots that I fired in this game. Although this was a loss, I think it was a really good game for a tier 7 heavy tank. I almost did 4,000 damage, which is a really healthy amount of damage in a tier 7 game. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. Give a thumbs up if you liked it, because I did put a lot of time in making this video. Leave a comment if you want me to upload more of these bombing around videos. I really look forward to what you guys think, or do you guys want more of those montage videos that I mostly upload? Anyway, I hope you have a really good week, and I will see you next time.